Hello guys, good morning. Accepting a friend of mine and let's get to look at the market together. So basically, this is where I was telling her normal. This is how I be tell her say, babe, you could basically just markets could reverse from military downside. But for monthly time frame, see wetin I see. If you see this rejection means say I fit put my stop loss for this low here, then hold am to push up.
Mm.
But at the same time, because she's not a trader or something like that, I cannot tell her this is what I'm expecting. So I still know markets could still touch this double top here and still drop to create another longer week before starting up. So based on that, I just say close out your trade first. I will get to know how it goes. Then there's another trader that's huh?
I hear you. I'm
Yeah,
listening.
so there's another trader that still dropped analysis on this particular market, and the trader is expecting this market to come down to this area and from here push up. Left for me, I'm okay for market to push from here up. But anyways, we just know say we dey expect market to push up. So no just dey wait. If it sprout up without us, fine. But if it comes down, respect this level and push up, better. Better. But I still see this thing tapping here and dropping to the downside. The opportunities are high. Why? Because see why I said so. There's liquidity grab here. There's break of market structure here. So the only thing is just for market to tap here and continue to the downside. It may not still do it, but that's just that for that. So now let me show you. Like I don't know if I told you about that now. I'm enjoying making use of this MetaTrader 5
Mm.
application to trade. Huh?
Yes, you told me about it.
Mm. It makes the market much more clear. So now earlier
Yes,
on
and
this huh?
see this the point where you put that your where the market is supposed to come and tap to
Yes.
continue the buy. That is
Huh.
exactly where I anticipated for the market to tap.
Yes, yes, yes. This line. So now
That is
why I put
exactly
this why I put this line was they call it who I learned it from synthetic indices trader. He said it's a line of sensitivity. And some persons will call it line of support and resistance and all those things. Now what I saw markets creating market tapped from this place and bought, tap from this region bought, tap from this region sold, tap from this region bought, this same region buy, this same region buy. So I've gotten this region buy. But now one thing I tried to get clearer was this low is another next low to look for buy if this one gets tagged out. But at the same time, from this area we can see that we have a low here, a low here, a low here, one close here, one here, one here. So you can see that we have at least four multiple sell levels. You understand? I mean
yes.
multiple support levels normally where market has tapped and pushed up. So that is why we mark that level. So now we'll go to the lower time frame. We know that we already have this here. We already have this, which is our double bottom here. So this double bottom, sincerely, we are expecting to take profit at this high before any other thing happens. And at this high now, I will not just go and mark the high like that. I will come and mark this resistance point. Why? Because I can see resistance here, resistance here. I don't know if you are getting the hits people are beginning to make in the market analysis.
Yes.
Huh?
I'm following you.
Yeah, so
I understand you.
yeah, I don't know if there's noise in your background, somebody talking also.
No, nobody.
Okay. So now based on this area now, we understood that okay, from this point now, this was considered as like a break of market structure kind of something, candlestick. So based on the break market structure, that's why we took it to sell. Now we were anticipating to buy from even above this place before this market dropped throughout yesterday. We still benefited of the sell, like I benefited of the sell, but at the same time I did not post it.
Mm.
Now it has rejected this area now. We are beginning to look for a buy. So we'll go to 4 hours time frame. We already have our order block here. Let me show you. So we already have our order block here. Market broke structure here, created another block. We should not be expecting market to come down to this place. So because of this other block here, which is this one, it has nicely touched and rejected. We go to the lower time frame. And we'll get to the lower time frame. Yeah, we'll get to the lower time frame. We can see that we can now begin to make use of a lot of skills in the market now. Now, this particular order block here is one zone where we may be wanting market to come and tap and continue. But we need to know that it has already tapped it. Let me show you an evidence that it has tapped that level. I'll go to this chart, volatility. Which pair again is that we're analyzing? Volatility 50, right? Okay. So now let me put it here. I like to set it like this. One V50, this one V25, and this one V10 because those are the only pairs I look at. For me, I would say it has really helped me a lot to see the market more clearer and reduce my stress, psychological stress. So now, this area now, I just mark, I just mark here. I'll just mark here. Then I'll put it as buy green so that it just helps my mind to know that what I'm looking for is a buy. Then I mark this area here. Then I mark this low too. It's just like a guide formation. I mark that low. Then I mark this area because market actually reacted to this point. But this area now, I'm going to mark it as red so that I understand that it's a kind of respected this point, made it to sell. So now, after doing all these markups, we can see that okay, this area is a nice area. Now, some persons originally, without even doing anything, they'll just come here and mark this low here. I don't know if you get
Yeah,
that week.
I get.
Yeah, that candlestick week. Yeah, they'll mark it out, and as market has closed above, they will buy. They will not even begin to ask any question or even check anything. But now we can see that this is our other block here, nice one. This is our nice other block using other block strategy. There's another one below here, but that one below, remember, it's to the downside. Like it's still like another block, but at the same time, it's wider, so it demands you to put your stop loss here, which if you took the trade earlier on at the close of this candlestick, you can now put your stop loss there. But I believe maybe when market closed, it didn't close, it didn't close above it. It didn't close above it, above this candlestick, so we would have not taken our trade there. So 4 hours time order block here. Then
Mm-hmm.
another thing again I can see clearly is that this point now has turned another block, a break of market structure for me.
Mm.
Yeah, so this area has turned a break of market structure area for me also. So now all I'm waiting for is for me to see. I'm already on the trade buy. I've taken my buy and put stop loss around here, or I can still adjust it to the low. So what I'm just doing is I'm just trying to pass the information. So now
Yeah.
market is here, fine. Now if markets, one thing again that gave me more confirmation or more insight to wanting to buy for now is that one, it has dropped liquidity graph here. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
One, it has dropped a liquidity graph here. Then I'll go to lower time frame. So that liquidity graph it has dropped there, that is one. Then two, when market was here, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, when market was here around this area, I was looking out for markets to buy here around here normally, but then it sold, and I still took out from the sell. Why? Because I drew my trend line break, but not just only trend line break. I was able to look inside. I was able to look at it with a deeper eye normally, to understanding that okay, it has broken trend line and it's already giving corrections to the sell, and this is another block break of market structure and those other plenty things. Now that was why I took my sell. So I held it and market moved into the next zone, fine. But now, one thing I can see here that is already happening is that market has already dropped what I'll call a tiny liquidity. You can look at it well. I mean, tiny break of market structure. It has done this. It has done this. So if you see, I marked this area. You understand? So I'll remove this. I'll remove this other block here. I'll remove this one so that we can look at the market well. So if you see, I marked this area here. And if you look at this point here, let me show you something. It's already it's ascending. If it's like divergence. Divergence normally. I don't know how to explain it, but let's just leave that one. Now I've seen that okay, market has broken this point to the upside. You understand? So
Mm.
if I'm expecting anything, maybe market at worst case scenario, maybe market should tap into this place and continue. Or from here just continue to the upside, any which way. So that's what I'm expecting on this particular pair. But if it should buy, I'm really anticipating that it buys and goes really far. If it should buy, I'm expecting to take profit around here. Funny, but first take profit, yes, second take profit.
So first take profit where?
First take
Okay,
profit at this week here.
okay.
Second take profit at this point.
Yes.
So it's like a scaling up trade. I think if you want to take this kind of trade, then you may just like it's just best to use for a start, use 0.5. That is, you open your trade with 0. With 4 lot size, then close out 3.5 and leave 5 to
Mm.
run. Or preferably, you can open it, close out 3 and leave 1 to run. I don't know if you understand.
I understand.
So if you leave that one to run, you will not be afraid of the drawdown because it may just be taking $1 or $2, all those things, but you have to calculate it too. So now, based on that, now you can be able to hold it up to the point, and if at all it closes you out, be able to wait to see what market wants to do. But another reason why I did not take a sell in this particular market is this: at this area, market did something. If market were to continue selling, if market wanted to continue selling, it would have at least come to this point here and reject it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If market wanted to continue selling, it would have come here, reject it, and continue selling.
You
But
can
it got
sell.
to this place, close to this zone. It did not reject it. It just continued. Even this block self, it did not still get into it. So it just continued selling. So based on that, I'll just wait for market to do whatever it wants to do, and I'm still in for my buy holding it. Now let me show you this other one. This one I'm anticipating for a sell. Volatility 25. I already had a markup. Now, yesterday, remember we were anticipating for a buy.
Yes.
I mean,
We're anticipating for a sale.
sell, good.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, yesterday, we were anticipating for a sell. And we said that, okay, since market was around here, okay, market came up to around here. We saw our break of market, all those things, and we were anticipating to take our sell. But at the end of the day, market just rejected here and pushed up. Now, I took a buy later on. I was able to take the buy to this high. I closed it out this morning, fine. But that was when I saw that okay, market broke. Huh?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so that was when I saw that market has already given a break of market structure here, rejection from this zone. And this thing is what I'm saying that want to happen on BTC and Ethereum. Look at, let me show it to you on 1 hour time. Okay, now it's still clear here. Look at it. So
Yeah.
break of market structure here, rejection to this area and continuation. You understand? And
Yeah.
another thing again I added was I added line of sensitivity. This area was a line of sensitivity. This area is a line of sensitivity. Market bought from here, market bought from here, market also bought from here. Now, if I should bring it down again, I don't know, my speaker is, well, so this area again, market bounced from here, and then this other line here is where the week of the previous market is. Let me just show it on higher time frame. Well, this line is where the previous week is higher. It's not able to come out, but that's not a major thing. It's not able to come out. That's not a major thing. So now, that's just this for this. Then we're talking about this one. So this one now, what I'm anticipating here is this. I'm anticipating two-sided things. It has already given a rejection bar here. You understand?
Yes.
I still want to see sales, but before we jump on a sell here, I must verify it. Now, using that same entry pattern. So now, if we should come to the 4 hours time frame, what I just clearly have here is still of a two-sided zone. We have multiple rejections, rejection here, rejection, rejection, fine. So that tells me that yes, I'm anticipating for market to get into this level, fine. But then we still have this low here where markets bounced off, bounced up and bounced off again and continue. So now I'm expecting market to come the third time, bounce from here and push to the upside.
Okay.
But with this formation market is giving me here, if it doesn't do that, I'll be able to take my buy from here to the upside. Now, why? Because there are several other blocks here. This one was the first one that markets used to form. This was the first one. Then now this is the second one. So I'm beginning to feel that maybe this one has been respected already. That is why maybe market could just continue to the upside. So this one has been respected already. So I just feel maybe markets may not want to come down again. And if you see this one formed this stuff I'm telling you that's happening on BTC right now. I don't know if you can see it. This area, rejection, push up, rejection, deeper rejection, push up, slight rejection, and continuation to the upside. Breaking this resistance. Look at it here now.
Yeah.
You can see it. Slight rejection, 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 deeper rejection. Gets to this point, slight rejection here, and boom, it breaks it. So that's what we have here. So now it's the same thing. Let me see how this one reacts. So this one is lower time frame. So now that sends me to the. That's why I'm feeling markets will not even get into that zone. And if you look at it, this point here respected it respected this point here. So most times we may be thinking that we still want market to do what we want in our mind, but it has already done it and it's going. You understand? So initially, I was expecting market to come back to this zone, this other block here, fill it and continue. But from what I'm seeing now, market has already filled this zone. Why? Because you can see that this zone now I marked, this other block was what it used to go up. Can you see it?
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, it has filled it. So the truth there is, from what I'm seeing, it may not come down to this point again to push up. It may just do a break and retest and continuation to the upside. It may just do a break it, retest, close above it again, and now we take our trade to the upside. So what we could just be looking for is looking for an entry. And now a nice point of entry I'm seeing here is this point. That same thing we are talking about now. Break
Yeah.
this test and also so now it may just be around market wanting to come and respect this area. I don't like using this. I like to use line. Why I like to use line now is so that it's very clear. My chart no go dey jaga, like you understand, jaga kind of. So this direction may pull us into this point and break us in to the upside. And then when I mark this point, it's going to be very confusing for any person that is, because I'm going to upload this video and it's going to be confusing for any person that is not a trader. But just get it, it's a game of probability. Now, one thing I was seeing here again was that if market gives this rejection, most time when it gives this rejection, it's a fake out. It will always run it out. But a lot of traders will already stack their trade for sell and get run out later on. So now we can see that market has tapped here, broke it, came back, tapped it, and continued. So if I'm seeing anything, I would like to see market that come to tap this place and continue, maybe weak rejection to around this zone and continue. So now on this higher time frame, what I was saying that would have helped me to take a sell was if I see market break break this structure and retest it, then I want to take a sell. But it's not looking like what is going to happen. It's not happening anyways. So what I can say again here is we have this stuff here. Can you see what I'm showing?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so we have this break of market structure here. This zone has been tapped into already. So if we are looking to buy, we should look to buy from this block. Does it make sense? Do you think it makes sense?
Of course it does. Because that is the last this thing
Other block that broke
rejection.
this zone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the construct to the
So if
upside.
you just take the buy, just forget it. So that is for this one. But another thing I do is I go to this other time frame. I pick, okay, this buy, this 25 is going. I go down, check. So now I come down to the monthly time frame. Now monthly time frame, why I'm very eager to wanting to take buys is because on the monthly time frame already, I already am speculating for market to get into this zone to either see rejections or see continuation to this zone. You understand?
Yeah.
So now if we take it to weekly time frame, you can see this zone clearly where I reduced it to this zone on my uh on the other one now, that is on this side. I reduced it to the other zone. Let me show you. But let me put it on 4 hours. So you can see I reduced it to this zone here. But obviously I still know that market is going to get to this point. But let's go back. So now because it's more clear, you see that this zone you don't even have to look twice. You just hold your trade for it to get there, no matter the dance. Now we come here again. We have this rejection. We already see that market respected this point before pushing up all this thing. So this this block here, I'll delete it. That tells me that market may not get to that low. So now, what else am I looking for? Okay, market has respected this zone.
I have
Hmm.
not yet um,
Eh?
oh, it have not yet closed above that zone.
No, it has not closed above the zone. It's not even time for entry at all, if at all there's any entry. It's not time for entry. But one thing we can see is it has respected this zone here and it is dancing around here. We are looking for it to break in first and then continue. And funny enough, from here, this area here, from this support to this place, do you know that here is 61.8?
Wow.
Let me show you. I wish we saw these things. You see, the knowledge is there, but sometimes seeing it is another thing. That's what I was telling you about something. Is it when I don't know when I was telling you that I like to be in a circle of traders. Like I like to be. I was trying to create a team where every person there they are all traders. So looking at the market makes it easier. So I'm trying to pick out okay the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, I'll just do a quick setting here because I don't like using it. So this one out. Okay, out. This one is 61.800. Stay out. Yeah. So 50%, I'll make it blue. Then I'll make it a little bit dark. Okay. Anyhow. Then this one. Yeah, so you're getting how I'm setting my Fibonacci. That's how I set it. Mm, actually, it's alright. I would like to put it at. I'd like to leave it as green. Yeah, so let me make it that way. Then the last one. This one now, let me just put it at gold. I like that 61.8 level to be gold. So that's it. So now this is an uptrend. So since it's an uptrend, I'm looking forward to taking. Let me go to a higher time frame so that we can see the clear support. Yeah, that is a clear high resistance level zone, but let's look for the clear support. So that I'll show you what I saw yesterday. It was really surprising, but it is what it is. Hmm. Network, network doing the most.
Yes.
Let me see. This is the last one we analyze. So I believe if we just stick with few pairs and keep analyzing them, it gets clearer and that psychology of investment comes in where you look at it as an investment, not like trading daily kind of. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I understand.
Yeah, so when one begins to look at it as an investment, not really. So this was where the high started from. Yeah. So that was why I saw it, and I was like, wow, can you see it? Can you see that it's reversed from the 61.8 level, which is this one?
Yes, very, very clear.
Eh?
It is very clear. Okay.
Yeah.
What if you use this Fibonacci now on that V50?
Volatility 50. It will work. It will work.
Compare it to
Let's look at it.
yes.
So that is what I see. That's why we should just expect it to retrace a little bit here and continue to the upside. You understand? Massively. Just break into this point, retrace and continue to the upside. Now, one thing again I will have to add is whenever market doesn't break this area, okay, it has broken it, but whenever it doesn't break it with a body candlestick, it just breaks it maybe with rejection and comes back inside, melts inside. Just look for a sniper entry around the zone because that's telling you that Momo is going to break and continue to shoot normally. So let's look at volatility 50. So guys, that's for V25. So V50, we've already said we're looking for buy. V25 is V10 sell, but I'm coming to the volatility 10 sell analysis. So you said let's look at the Fibonacci on this one. Now, okay, good. Now, if we want to fix Fibonacci on this one, first area I would have looked at was we'll mark it from here. We'll mark it from this low to this point. I don't know if you get. Are you with me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Kelvin. Hello.
I can hear you now.
Okay. So now, first thing we'll do is we mark it from this zone here, from here to this point, and we can see that markets came into the 61.8 level, respected it, and continued the push to the upside. You understand? So now, if we are to use it again, I think I will just mark it, send it to this point, this high or this high, anyone. And it's still telling us that we are around the 61.8 level too. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's still telling us we are around the 61.8 level because you see the push up, correction, push up, correction, push up also. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. I don't believe maybe I will be using more of this Fibonacci. It gives you a better confluence, kind of. So let's watch and see how it plays. Now, this one is the other one I picked. And let me show you that same
Okay.
this Fibonacci setup too. Now, this from here to here, this was the 61.8 level. Now, I'll get to understand how to do my markings very soon, very well, using Fibonacci, but I just know the setups, but I know the settings, but I don't really make use of it that much. So now this is it. You see that from this proud top to this point, market came into this zone and reacted 61.8 and pushed up. You understand? But did not hit the high. Why? Because we would have looked at the other higher time frame. Now let's look at this one from this area here to this area. Guys, I'm talking from here to here. Market came into the 61.8 level and rejected, but it's really faint, like very, very. I don't know if you understand. You understand me? So that's just that one for that. Hello.
I can hear you now. My network was disturbing.
Okay, so I marked it. I marked it with Fibonacci. I said from here to this point is for the downtrend. So Fibonacci 61.8 level is this point. That's where market rejected from. You understand? But before rejecting from there normally, it gave a lot of dance around. a lot of times before selling massively. Now, a lot of us traders, we knew that it was going to sell from around here, but ability to hold this trader, I believe in years to come, like let's say in like 5 years to come, the way I'll be trading these volatilities, I don't know of currency pairs, but the way I'll be trading volatilities is just going to be in a very serious and different way. I may analyze my market with my because I've already practiced it for a long time, and I will take trades maybe from this particular zone, maybe of this other block, and I will stack it from here and forget it. Do you understand?
Yes.
Stack it from here, forget it. Then upon all these corrections, I'll be entering. Upon all these corrections, I'll be making more entries. So basically, that's what I'm doing right now on this particular pair. Now, what happened? I already knew that okay, we have this area of resistance. I'll explain. I'll adjust it well, but we'll have this area of support here where we're looking at to take profit first of all. And this second one where we're looking at to take profit, which we took first profit, which we have already taken profit from already. But now this area, I'll just adjust it to the top. It's around here, fine. So now, what happened? Okay, so now at this point now, we already know that okay, we are trading from here to here. I don't know if you get. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello, are you getting me? Are you hearing me? Ah. Hello, can you hear me? Well, it seems it's having network issues, but then I will still continue because it's for the purpose of posting it on YouTube. So now, based on this, I'll just put it on the. Okay, you have joined us.
Yes.
So we won't just continue, but it's fine. You met me on time. So now, based on this thing, I already marked this area here as a zone for rejection, double top. You understand? But at the same time, if we bring it here, we'll see that this resistance here, market has tapped into it several times. You see, market also respected it. So resistance, 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 resistance. So that's why market tapped into it here. Now tapped here, pushed up, and now broken. So now this one tells me that I'm trading from here to here. Do you understand? After that one, it will break it and I will still trade from there to this point. I will still trade the sell from here to this point. But now I want to first of all hold this one from here to here first. Then possibly see what is going to happen. There's a trade that opened around here. Let me put it on 4 hours time frame. So there's a trade that opened around here, around the break here. So the trade that opened around here, you see it on my status. I've been holding that one. I'm going to hold. I want to see how it feels to hold a trade for like 1 month. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, let me break that record. I don't think why I break something like that.
I swear, 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, I don't think why I trade. I hold the trade for like 3 weeks or 10 days, all those things. So now I want to do it again, and I've seen the opportunity. So I took the sell here. I took the sell upon a break of trend line. I didn't take it upon the rejection. Now, if you draw the trend line like this, it's correct. But at the same time, where I drew my trend line from, I like to tell people where I drew it from so that they see exactly what I see. So I drew my trend line from this point here. I saw this touch, I saw this thing, so I drew my trend line and I took my trade sell. Now market rejected a little bit. I even added more sell from here again. As it rejected here, I added more sell. You understand? So one thing that used to make us afraid in this market is fear.
Yes.
Fear of we are about to go wrong, we are about to go wrong. That is one thing that makes us afraid in this market. Now, but if we can just keep to being straight with the market, but that fear comes with small equity.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what I see. That fear comes with small equity. If one has a big, very big equity, you have less fear. So now with this one, this was why I told you that, bro, I'm expecting a sell on it, and it's going to be a swing sell. It's going to sprout out just like this one. So it's just in the accumulation phase. Stop loss will not hit this take up, not hit here. Now, I've already taken the screenshot. I'll still show you the screenshot I took that when I analyzed it before even this hour of 18 call. So now let's look at 15 minutes time frame. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, this same zone was what I just marked. So I could decide to just put it at the top of this bullish candlestick here. Now market has done its rejection, push up, close down. Remember this rally base rally. So I can mark this place as my base and put my stop loss here using that strategy. You understand? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I put my stop loss here and then allow the market to run. But then another thing I saw that gave me more confidence or more encouragement to take the trade or second entry, because this is the second entry, I'm still holding the other one to take a new one. And even this one I'm entering now, I will not close it. I will still just, maybe if I feel like market want to retrace a little bit, I'll just close out partial profit and still do the same entry method again to enter another one. That is how I'll keep scaling it. So now this was the trend line I got. So and now anytime you see something like this in trading in your trend line, it's always a nice thing. Whenever you see market break your trend line and come back to retest the support candlestick around your trend line, I mean resistance or support candlestick that broke your trend line, it's a nice one. So I saw this break, retest around this zone. I still kept holding and we're nicely in profit. And you can see that this retest is retesting this base with weak. So when it close down, other traders can make more entry. You understand? So setups are just coming up everywhere. Indication here. So but that comes from the knowledge. So bro, that's it
Yeah.
for this one. That's it for this one. So that's what I'm expecting and that's what I will just hold on to. Now this particular trade, first take profit I'm looking at is this place. That's what I'm looking at it. Then I know some persons will say, can you see what is going on here? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I grab.
There's another block here. So either it has respected the other block or it wants to respect the other block, whichever way. But with the pressure I'm seeing, I don't even see markets getting to respect this other block. Is what I'm seeing in the market. I just see it breaking it. You understand? It's what I'm seeing here. I just see market breaking this area. So that's what I see there. Then if we come to this other time frame, let's now look at it. Volatility 10. The last pair we'll look at. Can you see the analysis I made too here? So I took
Yeah.
myself here. I marked here initially to take myself, but market didn't get into that zone because I looked at it as a liquidity, but saw this my nice break of trend line. So the same thing is happening here. Nice break of trend line and we're in. So that is it. For volatility 50, we'll be anticipating for a buy. For volatility 25, we'll be anticipating for a buy. For volatility 10, we'll be anticipating for a sell. We are already on a sell. And for volatility 50, we are anticipating for a buy. So far, volatility 25 is very clear. Volatility 10 is very clear. But for volatility 50, we are still watching it. You understand? So that's it, guys. Please, guys, help subscribe and follow my channel and share the videos.